My name's Denise. I'm the CIO at dunnhumby. dunnhumby is a data science company, so there's about 2,600 people in the company, and all of the IT infrastructure, services, systems, all kind of sit in my world. So that's a brief who I am, and I've been a CIO. I guess the other part is for around 2.5 years now. So this is, how I came to be a CIO. It's relatively recent in my career, and obviously where mentoring fits in that is quite important to me.
So tell us, Denise, what was your situation when you joined this scheme, and what did you most want to get out of it?
Yeah, so I was appointed as an interim CIO, and I've always had a very technical background, so from programming and coding, leading large projects and transformation programs. So to take on the role of a CIO, I wasn't clear what might be expected of me. So for me, this was a really good opportunity to really learn from the experiences of other CIOs and to understand, what challenges they faced, how they overcame them. Obviously, we all learn through experience, but actually learning through the experiences of others was really powerful. And to understand that some of the things that I was facing into, some of the challenges, these were not unique. They weren't unique to either me, my role, or even dunnhumby. So I think it was really important for me as I was starting out on what was a really big step in my career. So at that point, it was invaluable.
And have you been able to use what you learned?
Oh, definitely, definitely. There are things that I'm not naturally comfortable with. I'm not always comfortable networking, for example, or meeting large groups of people. I can find that quite intimidating. And actually, again, going through the mentoring scheme, understanding the value of some of those things, where the value really is, and then being discerning about how to engage and engage successfully in some of those sort of networking environments and so on and so forth. Understanding how dynamics really do work in large organizations and how to be the most effective and efficient at using those internal networks and external networks. Just being able to work and engage with non-competitors, for example, to understand that we have a common problem or a common challenge that we are looking at, and to see that, well, actually not everybody's solved it either. There are complexities and so on. So I think that for me has been really, really helpful, and it's not something I would have got to on my own. My default position is to be, I quite like small environments where I don't really have to engage in large group discussions and so on. So being able to navigate that, find different forums, different approaches, I certainly couldn't have done that on my own.
That's terrific, Denise. Thank you. Final question, would you recommend the scheme to other female execs?
Yes, I would. My recommendation comes with think about what it is that you want to get out of it, and also to think about what it is you are looking for in a mentor. It sounds very obvious, and it was the very first conversation that I had with my mentor was around what did I want to get out of it, and I found it very hard to define that and describe it. So I would say definitely go for it. Don't panic if you can't articulate really clearly what you're aspiring for and what it is. Brilliant if you can, but just having that option to talk it through, I think it becomes quite clear what it is you're looking for. So I would definitely recommend it, and I've used it in so many different situations, so it's definitely been very worthwhile for me.
Denise, thank you very much for your time today.
You're welcome.